Hey! Good evening, and good evening. This is Motoring Mondays. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. And I'm your host, Matt Montoya. Waiting for my co-hosts. Wala silang end. So we're waiting for Mr. Patrick Tulfo and Ms. Love Tioseco, who are on their way to join us here. So it is Motoring Mondays po. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And if you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook, good evening to all of you. And thank you for supporting us. All right, just to be clear, hindi po tayo Matt Montoya live tonight. This is Motoring Mondays, every Mondays, where we talk about the latest in motoring and motorsports and safety, road safety, etc. So yan po tonight. Okay, so ang topic po natin tonight is Motoring Mondays. All right, so if you have comments or whatever reactions, you can mention it on the comment section if you're watching us to different channels that we are out. So maraming salamat po to our channel partners. This is of course the Lost channel, the Lifestyle and Other Social Trends channel, where we bring you good vibes and public service. And of course, we are also simultaneously rebroadcasted to other Facebook pages and YouTube accounts. Maraming salamat po sa mobile phone Good Vibes, Stoplight TV, of course, page, Ride and Drive Philippines, and our newest partner, G Vibes Entertainment page. Maraming salamat. So we are now able to reach more than 700,000 subscribers, likes, followers, etc. through our different groups and pages. And we are continuously growing this channel so we can reach more people in the next few months, okay, or weeks, actually weeks pa lang. So ang target po natin is to have more viewers and more subscribers to support this page. So tonight, it's Motoring Mondays. And of course, our topic is obviously motoring. Ayan. So inaantay lang po natin yung ating isang partner, si Mr. Patrick Tulfo. I think Ms. Love Tioseco is not joining us tonight. But that said, that's okay. We're hoping we will have Patrick in a while. So we're talking about motoring tonight. Medyo, let me see if I can start off with the program with our intro. Oh, parang nabitin na. Parang bitin yung ating mga videos tonight. I don't know what's going on. But our server looks okay, so we're broadcasting naman live. Okay lang yan. So, I think we have to refresh that. But that's okay. We'll work it out next time. Okay, so, topic po natin for tonight are new car launches. So, while we're waiting for Mr. Patrick Tulfo, let's talk about itong latest na pinag-uusapan ngayon is of course the San Miguel powered and backed Pasig River Expressway. Okay? So if you're not used, kung hindi po kayo familiar, yung mga kaibigan po natin, yung mga nanonood po sa atin throughout the world, meron po ngayon bagong project. Okay, itong San Miguel Corporation, which was recently approved by the Philippine government. Yun nga po yung PAREX, or the Pasig River Expressway. So that is as you know, the San Miguel Corporation led by Ramon Ang, medyo they are engrossed already with a lot of road projects, no? So you have the Skyway, of course, the different expressways throughout the Philippines na ginagawa po ng San Miguel Corporation. So ito pinaka-latest project po nila is the the Pasig River Expressway. So itong Pasig River Expressway, maraming issues, so to speak, no? Marami nagreklamo, of course, especially the environmental side of things. But you'll have to take note, okay? They are not, ito very important, and I think they should understand, especially yung mga or I should say, yung mga environmentalists na nanonood sa atin today. This Pasig River Expressway is not going to be built in the middle of the Pasig River. Alright? Baka kasi iniisip ninyo na nasa gitna ng Pasig River ito. No. They're not building this on the middle of the river. Okay? Gagawin po itong Pasig River Expressway on the side, or I should say the river banks, not in the middle of it. Okay? So that is one more very important aspect of this Pasig River Expressway. As you know, for those who are in Metro Manila, no, the Pasig River is one of the major flows of ano ba tawag dito? Waterways in the Metro Manila, in the entire National Capital Region. Okay? So napaka-importante po niyan, especially ito nga, yung Pasig River Expressway will be developed in the next, I don't know, I think it's possible na aabutin ng mga 5, maybe more, 6 years. Depends kung gaano katagal ng mga gawa to. But as expected, San Miguel Corporation does a very good job. Okay, does a very good job of producing their yung mga yan, Skyway, good example yan, no? Ang bilis nilang ginawa yan. And now they also made this project, Skyway 3 project, in less than half the time. All right, so yan po important. And we're hoping that this new or upcoming Pasig River Expressway will help yung traffic situation po sa Metro Manila, kasi it is not getting any better dito sa Metro Manila in terms of traffic. Ngayon, dahil po pandemic, we expect that that traffic is lighter, but now that Metro Manila has moved into the GCQ, or the General Community Quarantine, medyo bubibigat na po yung traffic. Kaya these new projects that we are, especially in the road aspect of things, is very much welcome to improve the traffic situation here in the National Capital Region. So let's say, shout out muna tayo. Good evening to our viewers. Hello to Mary Jane Hermosada. Hello. Shout out and good evening to Jenny Orcajada. Thank you sa birthday greetings mo, Jenny. Maraming salamat. Watching us all the way from Antique. Good evening to you. Maraming salamat din, and good evening to our viewers. Elmer Manding, good evening. How are you? Thank you for watching. Good evening also to Elmer. To Elmer watching us from Zamboanga, Sibugay. Sorry. This is Roy Jan Pandan, rather. Roy Jan, who's watching us from Cagayan de Oro. Si Elmer pala ang watching us from Zamboanga, Sibugay. So maraming salamat to all our viewers who are watching us from all across the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching Motoring Mondays. Magandang gabi din sa ating taga-subaybayan, si Jer Miranda, always watching our program. But again, reminder lang po, this is not Matt Montoya Live, okay? This is Motoring Mondays, where we talk about strictly motoring topics na po tayo ngayong gabi. Wala pong ayuda, ha? bukas, actually sa Thursday pa po yun, kasi bukas po wala tayong programa to give way to Well, my birthday tomorrow. So, pahinga po muna tayo. Alright, good evening din kay Miss Arlette Montinola. Maraming salamat, Miss Arlette, for always supporting us. Of course, you should always support us kasi si Miss Arlette po is part of the Lost Channel. um, yes, good evening, Elmer. Maraming salamat. Okay, who else? Sharina Valera. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday greetings. Maraming salamat. Happy birthday din. Birthday mo rin ba? Mary Jane. Uy, belated happy birthday, Mary Jane. Hermosada, maraming salamat. And I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Sabi ni Mark Philip Rodolfo, happy birthday din, sir. Okay, awit ka birthday ko yung anak mo. Happy birthday. Naku, pogi yan. Kung babae, maganda yan, sure. Joke lang. Okay. So again, it's Motoring Mondays. We talk about the motoring industry. Yeah. Dapat si partner Patrick just sent me a message. So both my partners tonight are not joining me. That's okay. Wala namang pumasamahin kasi medyo busy din po yung mga partners natin. So maraming salamat. We will see them next week. And yun nga, as I was saying, the Pasig River Expressway is an important project that the government is pushing. At syempre, ito nga San Miguel Corporation is at the forefront of this major explosion. No? Gusto kong sabihin is of government government projects rather that are privately funded. Kagaya nga ng San Miguel Corporation nga yan. Sila ang nagpo-push at gumagawa nito. Okay, so yan ang isang major project that we're hoping that by the time natapos sila, alam niyo po, ang daming projects dito sa San Miguel Corporation that will benefit our country. They are building a new airport in Bulacan. My partner Patrick Tulfo knows this kasi malapit sa kanya yung ginagawa na yan. Yung airport na yan. Currently they're in Bulacan. They're staying in Bulacan. So major plan, and all of this will, when they are finished, will make Metro Manila or the National Capital Region a major hub, as well as the cities near Metro Manila. Kamukha nga niya ng Bulacan, ng Cavite, Pampanga, etc. So we'll have the train projects as well. So these are all major activities of the government. Regardless, hopefully po hindi po sana tumatigilan at okay, so ayan, sabi ni partner, no problem partner. I hope you're okay and you're keeping safe. Pag-uusapan dapat namin ni partner Patrick yung pag-launch ng Isuzu D-Max, the new Isuzu D-Max. So I'm gonna well, he was supposed to talk about that, but that's okay. Discuss naman po natin. Pakita ko po sa inyo kung ano po yung itsura ng Isuzu D-Max. This is a new vehicle from Isuzu na kung saan po parang ano bang sasabihin ko? Pogi siya. Yun na lang. I think that's the word that I will want to use. Pogi siya. At hindi siya major. It's not a facelift but a major change. Yan, nakikita nyo ba? So that's the new Isuzu D-Max. And it looks good, no? It looks good. Tingnan pa natin. Yung kanyang features. Okay, so they had a launch the other day and si partner Patrick was invited to this Isuzu D-Max launch. Oh, sorry, not D-Max, but MUX. I'm sorry. Not D-Max, but MUX. Kanina pa ako D-Max. MUX. And these are all the new features, see? So 3-liter with their blue power diesel engine, 190 maximum power, and 450 Newton meters of torque. So this is a all-new Isuzu MUX. Napaka-pogi niya. I mean, let's see if we can have some photos here. So these are the features of the new MUX. So, it is reminiscent. Ewan ko, ano ba kahawig niya? Yung sa mga car guys dyan, ano sa tingin nyo yung medyo kahawig niya na vehicle? You won't say that it looks like one of the existing Japanese SUVs out there, but it looks like it, no? Parang they're going to that trend, but still distinctively Isuzu pa rin. Ayan. So new features include this advanced driver assist system, no? Where basically pag may tumatawid, yan yung mga smart cameras now that they were originally found in European cars. Now they're pretty much sa lahat po ng mga brand new cars ngayon, especially na ngayon yung mga new models, lumalabas na yan, yung driver assist na yan, where basically safety yan, for safety, no? Including this forward collision warning, yung basically pag may tumatawid, no? And it stops the car. So this is a very important safety feature, and which I personally agree na dapat lahat na ng vehicles magkaroon na, no, so to speak. At hindi lang yung mga high-end mga sasakyan, but hopefully, pretty much every vehicle out there should have this. It also has a stern assist, automatically brakes the vehicle. Wow, so that's nice. So these are all new safety features that I think na hindi, well, wala siguro talaga sa previous models, no? So they have this pedal misapplication mitigation. Ha? Alam nyo kung bakit yan? Meron yung Mitsubishi had this issue several years ago with their Montero, na kung saan yung sudden acceleration nangyayari. So meron na to, I think they now have a feature here with the MUX where they are they will stop the accelerator pedal kapag na mali ng apak or nag-lock siya, parang ganyan. So meron siyang feature na ganyan, misapplication mitigation, pedal misapplication mitigation. Okay, that's a nice feature. Of course, yung mga typical blind spot monitoring, that is again found in many European cars now, that is here with the new Isuzu MUX. They also have this rear cross traffic alert. Maganda yan. So interesting. Previously found in other vehicles as well. So this is another feature called the multi-collision brake. Oh, okay. And of course, yung lane departure warning. And that's a standard feature in many of the cars. Very, very nice and all new Isuzu MUX, no? It looks very modern, if you ask me. Very different from what Isuzu is used to launching. Kasi alam niyo po ang Isuzu, medyo medyo traditional sila. Okay? So there are several variants to this Isuzu MUX, the new Isuzu MUX. You have this 3-liter 4x4, which starts at about 2.4. Yung pinaka-entry level model po niya, yung 1.5 million. 4x2. Okay. Yan. Tapos it goes all the way up to 2.4 million. Yan ang new variant. It looks really good. If you ask me, it looks really good. And alam niyo po ang Isuzu, medyo yan sila, safety yan sila sa kanilang colors nila. Hindi sila talaga yung nag-all out like the other brands. So they usually have their generic colors and very safe sila. So I mean in terms of yung color schemes nila. Yeah. So it looks very interesting, no? Yung styling niya, it's very conservative pa din, which is pretty much how Isuzu is with their vehicles. Hindi po sila masyadong out of the box na kamagaya po ng Montero or ng Fortuner na futuristic masyado yung design. Isuzu has always been quite conservative with their designs, with their design stylings. Hindi siya po yung medyo OA, sabi nga nila, di ba? Okay. Okay, so may error. Hindi na natin tingnan yan. Ayan po, that's the new Isuzu MUX. Very beautiful car. Hopefully next week, mapakwento sa amin or sa atin rather. Makwento sa atin ni Patrick yan, partner Patrick, yung Isuzu MUX na yan. It's also a high vehicle, 800mm weighting capacity. That's very nice. Tapos meron na sila yung parang terrain command dial na yan. So that's again inspired by many of these European vehicles. Oh, interesting, huh? So Yan po, ang bagong Isuzu MUX. And again, there's so many new cars coming out uh, ngayong 2021. So, mapag-uusapan po natin yan as we continue with Motoring Mondays every week. Every Monday po to 8 to 8:30 p.m. where we just uh, simply talk about small, actually not the small, but the many things rather sa industry po ng motoring and motorsports. Kagaya po ng mga ibang karerista po na who have started their racing careers now because medyo pumapayag na ulit yung pagkakarera dito sa Pilipinas. So, one particular person that rather I admire personally kasi alam niyo po tuloy-tuloy po ang racing sa Pilipinas kahit po tumigil yung pandemic, tumigil po yung karera. So, there's a lot of races. Myself, back in the day, nahilig din po tayo dyan sa karera na yan. At nakakatuwa naman na mayroong mga Filipinos who are, excelling in this field. Marami na tayo nakilala dyan. But not too many ladies in the last few years. Naalala ko yung mga kasama natin like si Michelle Baumgartner, Pia Boren back in the day. But now, recently, this girl, Bianca Bustamante, was, I should say, featured or will be featured to this FIA Girls on Track, which are basically a program na kung saan po, specifically, for female race car drivers. So, si Bianca po is a 16-year-old racer and she started with kart racing, go-kart racing. And ayun na nga, next month, she'll be flying to France at one of the largest circuits globally, yung Paul Richards circuit. At magti-training yan sila. Okay, so this is an international event na kung saan po they try to get the latest or the most talented drivers from around the world to test drive in this program. Okay, so kung yan, like the news says, after the 4 finalists will be competing, or I should say will be joining the Ferrari Driver Academy. So we're hoping that si Bianca, that's beautiful girl Bianca, will be taking part of this and get to be one of the finalists in this international program. Okay, yeah. So this is what Bianca looks like. Very beautiful girl. Yeah. So again, it is the FIA Girls on Track Rising Stars, and I think kung hindi ako nagkakamali, this is one of the few times that a Filipina again is joining this. Or baka the first time rather. Maybe it's the first time. Kasi bago lang tong FIA Girls on Track Rising Stars. So 16 lang yan. So it's lahat lang po sa mga gustong kumarera dyan who have these dreams of racing internationally. Ayan, you can be just like, Bianca. And maybe even support her. Alam niyo po, tayo, we're, as Filipinos, we're very talented, and this young girl Bianca is going to represent our country, and hopefully she gets to be part of this very important milestone in Formula racing, at makasali nga siya dyan sa Ferrari Driver Academy na yan. Tama ba? Ferrari Driving Academy. So alam niyo, we've had a lot of male race car drivers na Filipinos, pero kukunti lang po yung umaabot ng international level na female. Yan. Ito nga si Bianca is one of them. So, I hope we can all support her. Kasi syempre, alam niyo, bihira po yung ganitong level ng opportunity para sa ating mga local drivers. So, good luck to you, Bianca. And, everyone's rooting for you. Sana makuha ka ng Ferrari Driver Academy at put up the Philippine flag wherever you go. Alright, shout out muna tayo. Good evening kay Jen from Ilagan. Good evening. City of Isabela. Laging sumusubaybayan sa atin si Jen Guyab na yan. Maraming salamat, Jen, and good evening to you. Again, thank you so much to all of you who's watching and supporting us every week. Tuesdays and Thursday po ang Matt and Toy Live, and every Monday it is Motoring Mondays. And tonight, my partners are both busy. Okay lang. I do understand they have their uh, individual appointments tonight. So, yan po. But we will have them again next week. And be talking about the latest trends as well in the motoring industry. And also, sa motorsports. Yan, no? Alam nyo, konting kwento lang. I was with a group of friends over the weekend. Pumunta po kami nag-ride po kami papuntang Subic. And I guess it's also a reminder because a lot of riders now, yung mga mahilig pong bumiyahe na ngayon kasi medyo GCQ na at saka marami na pong vaccinated sa ating lahat. So they're able to go out. And of course, motorcycle riding is hindi, although group yan, yung group effort yan, for most of us riders, we're all vaccinated now. So we're able to go, yun nga po, sa Subic na isang araw. So it is one way of distressing yourself, but we also like to remind every rider out there, whether big bike po or small bike, mag-ingat po tayo lagi. No? Mag-ingat pa rin po tayo sa pag-ride. Kasi number one, hindi naman po nawala ang pandemic. At nakapansin po namin na napakadami na po mga riders on the road now, especially sa mga expressway. We would like to remind you, as the riders ourselves, not to please respect other cars and other riders as well. And vice versa po. On the other side of the coin, yung mga drivers po na nasa kalye, pag nakikita niyo po, kasi most of the motorcycles, they overtake on the fast lane pag nasa expressway po. Ito yung lane, yung pinaka fast lane po, yung overtaking lane, yung pinaka leftmost lane yan. So and there are drivers who are especially if you're on a four wheels, pag nakikita niyo po na may group ng motorcycle riders that is following behind you, and you are not on the, you already done your overtaking at nakikita niyo po na nakapasok na sila parating, and if you don't want to speed up, you can always stay on the right lane. Napansin po namin yung kasama po ng mga riding friends ko na isang araw that there are some motorists, no, that do not understand or refuse to follow the overtaking lane. Kasi yung leftmost lane po, pag nasa expressway po kayo, overtaking lane yan, meaning you want to overtake all the cars. So, if you've done your business at hindi na overtake mo na, huwag niyo pong ibabad yung sarili niyo diyan. Kung merong sumusunod sa inyo at ayaw niyo pong bilisan yung inyong takbo, bumalik po kayo sa second lane. So that's where you should be all the time, unless you're overtaking. So again, just a reminder to motorists out there, please try to follow the rules and regulations. Nung isang araw naman po, nung umakyat po kami ng Tagaytay, ng mga fellow rider yung friends namin, may isang dalawa o tatlo o apat na motorsiklo. Magkakasunod pa sila. Lahat po sila walang helmet. Hindi, okay, nakainidihan yung iba sinasabi po nila, ito lang naman kami sa kabilang kanto or wherever, no? Or sa kabilang barangay lang kami pupunta. It is not an excuse to not wear your helmet. In fact, it's not an excuse to not have a safety gear at all. Yung safety gears po natin, lalo na po sa mga motorcyclists, dapat po, minimum, yung pinaka-basic po is yung helmet at saka yung may sapatos po kayo, hindi ho kayo nakatsinelas. Kung pwede ho, as much as possible, wear thick jeans, yung makapal na pantalon, long sleeves, mga ganyan. Minimum po yun. Minimum. Bare minimum. Pero if you are, and to think po, yung Tagaytay, Batangas Road na yun, Tagaytay Santa Rosa Road, going up to Tagaytay, it's a public road, no? National road po yan, na kung saan marami pong sasakyan ang dumadaan. Hindi lang po mga motorsiklo. Buti sana kung closed road yan, kung konti lang kayo, maybe, just maybe. Pero hindi pa rin po reason yon. So just a reminder to all motorcyclists out there to please, make sure that you follow the proper safety gear. Kasi po, again, ang dami nating naririnig na dyan ng mga kamote riders. Ang kamote riders po, hindi lang po sa motorcycle yan. Meron din po mga kamote drivers. Like yung mga sinasabi ko nga kanina na dun sa expressway, meron na kami na encounter na nakababad po siya sa leftmost lane na kotse. And despite, na binubusinahan na namin, iniilawan na namin, ayaw pa rin niya po tumabi. So we had to overtake literally on the right side, which is wrong. Kasi nga po, ang overtaking lane, nasa kaliwa. Diba? Sa left side yan. So that is one. So kamote po is not just for motorcyclists, riders, but also for cars. So it is a motorist problem in general. So same din naman po, yung mga nagmo-motorsiklo dyan, reminder lang po. Because these are important things that can save your life. So, yan lang po. That's our program for today. This is Motoring Mondays. And next week, we'll have a full effort on our topics for industry topics natin, yung mga latest cars and motorcycles. And we can hear that from our partners, Tioseco and Mr. Patrick Tulfo, who are both unavailable tonight. No problem. Okay lang po. Tuloy pa natin yung program. At maraming salamat po sa mga nanonood sa atin for this short program today. Thank you so much for all of those who were watching us. May mga nagtanong po nga pala bakit po hindi lumalabas yung number of viewers. Because we're on a multi-streaming platform. Our program is being rebroadcasted simultaneously through different channels. Facebook, YouTube, marami po yan. So dumadagdag po. So again, as I mentioned earlier, maraming salamat po sa ating newest partner, G-Vibes Entertainment, who is letting us broadcast the Lost channel on their page. So we are reaching more than 700,000 subscribers, followers now in different pages, groups. And also, reminder lang po, yung mga nagko-comment po sa groups page natin, yung Sweet Vibes group, hindi po lumalabas yung mga comments ninyo. Kasi for some reason, hindi po natin nababasa yan. But for the pages and the YouTube, lumalabas po yan. So nababasa natin yung mga comments ninyo at saka shoutouts. So that's our program for tonight. I will see you on Thursday. Ito po ay Motoring Mondays. I will see you on Thursday for the usual program po natin, yung Matt Montoya Live. At sa mga hindi po nakasali sa ating Ayuda program in the last few weeks, you have a chance. And tomorrow po, wala po tayong program like I mentioned. But on Thursday po, mamimigay po tayo ng Ayuda. Alright? So I'll see you all on Thursday for Matt Montoya Live. And for more motoring news, information, tips, etc. Next week po sa Motoring Monday. So this has been your host, Matt Montoya-Yngson. Maraming salamat po. Keep safe. Wear your helmet if you're a rider. Fasten your seatbelt if you're driving a car. And of course, sa ating most importanteng social distancing, face mask, face shield where you need them. And of course, get vaccinated. Good evening and God bless you all.